Hello and welcome to a new sound library review. Today I play Zimmer Percussion Professional by Spitfire Audio. But first let's listen to a track where I used nearly all of the instruments. And now we listen just to the percussion sounds. So what's the content of Zimmer Percussion? We got Zimmer Percussion 1 and Zimmer Percussion 3, not Zimmer Percussion 2. That's another library. And we got Zimmer Percussion and Zimmer Percussion Professional. Zimmer Percussion Professional includes more signals, and I will show this in detail. So now we start, and the first instruments we see are Zimmer Percussion and the Timpani. So I use Zimmer Percussion. This patch is best of using just a few articulations per instrument because we don't have enough space at the keyboard using all articulations. We start here and I play just a few keys. At first we see the microphones. We got close, room and surround or ambience. Now I choose the room. So these are the three signals at Zimmer, and when you get Zimmer Percussion, you just get the mix from Zimmer and these three signals. And at Zimmer Percussion Professionals, you get the mixes of Ellen Meyerson, Jeff Forster, Junkie XL and Steve Lipson. This one is hidden at the stereo mixes, and at the professional version we got additional mix from Hans Zimmer. Now I go to this one, additional mix, and here we got 6 more microphones: bottle, gallery, mid distance, overhead, stage stereo pair, and piezo mic tree. At first the bottle. Now I want to add it to the close mics. So in here you got a lot of possibilities to change the sound. And now we got the 4 additional mixes, and it can be very difficult to load in all the instruments, the different mixes, and compare them. So it's great to have the stereo mixes, and here I can compare the different mixes. Hans Zimmer, Adam Meyerson, Jeff Foster, Junkie XL, and Steve Lipson. So it's very great to compare them, and I tried it, so I checked out whether I use all mixes or just a few of them. And you can see at the bass drum I just used the mix of Hans Zimmer, Junkie XL and Adam Meyerson, and we compare them. Now I want to have access to an artist mix, so I go back, Alan Meyerson artist elements, Hans Zimmer Percussion, and here we got the best of again, but not the Hans Zimmer, but the Alan Meyerson mix. Now let's try Junkie XL. We take just the close signal and now we can compare it. Next is the room. So there's really a big difference between the different artists or mixes. And we got a low pass and a high pass filter, which I really like. In my video about the track hijack and hide, I show how I use the filter and why. I like to remote the filter with my Korg Tactile, so learn Midi CC automation. And again, now I can remote control them by the Korg Tactile. And it's great to control the mix by the Korg Tactile too. I remove the old one, the Midi CC. And now I can create my own mix. A lot of people didn't like the key mapping of the old version. It has been static and a little bit funny. So now it's better. I play this sound. And I want to know what kind of sound it is in here. So I play this name. And now I can see all the instruments I'm playing. Let's say I want to change this sound in here, tombacks, and I want to play them, the hits, in here. So I press ensemble hit, and that's it. And I like to play with two keys, the same samples. That's two finger mapping for. Now we just use one key, and now I press two finger mapping. It's the same as playing this one, but I prefer to play with two fingers. That's really great. And you can change the round robins, but for me it doesn't seem that I save a lot of memory when I reduce it to 1. And you can change the key mapping by mouse. When you want to save memory, you can deactivate unwanted articulations. It would take a lot of time for creating your own key mappings for every single instrument. So Spitfire Audio has done your work, and we got the preset for every artist. Now I go to J Forster, and here we got the presets too. Bass drum gallery, bamboos, boobams, buckets, darbuka, doles, epic hits, gong drum gallery, legacy mapped, machine mapped, unmapped, low boom gallery, low booms, metal, paper tunes, snare, sodos, taikos, tom-toms, and tombacks. And the funny thing about the snare, it's included in nearly all artist mixes, but not at Junkie XL. So here the snare is missing, and I guess that's the reason why the snare is missing here in the stereo mix too. And there's a mapping I like to change. Here we got a hard hit at C1 and a soft hit. But I want to have access separately. So I use the soft hit at here. And I want to edit 2-finger mapping. Great. And now I activate the stereo mix. Let's check out the release fader. When I play the hits, nothing changes. But now I play the rolls. It's great when you play a roll and a crescendo, and at the end you want to use another hit from another instrument, and you don't want to have such a long release. At last, I show you the different mixes of the timpani. I got 2 key ranges from here to here, and from here to here. So I can use both hands. So here we got the different key switches, but I just can change the key switches, but I can't deactivate the different articulations. So it would be very nice to have one instance playing just the hard sticks, another instance playing just the soft sticks, and so on. And it's not possible to program it with this patch. So what's my fazit? You get 16 instruments which sound very different because of the 5 mixes and a lot of microphones. I prefer the mixes of Hans Zimmer, Junkie XL and Alan Meyerson, and most of the time you won't need any additional reverb. The new interface is really great, and when you want to buy the library, I would recommend to buy the professional version. In another video I'll show you how to produce the track, hijack and hide, including all instruments. When you get a question or suggestion, just leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any new episode. See you the next time.